Well, let's talk about the jobs crisis across India's 23 IITs. Nearly 8,000 IITians are yet to find jobs in the IIT 2023-2024 placement drive. That is 38% of those students who registered to appear for campus placements. Archana is standing by with more. Archana, take us through what the jobs picture looks like across IIT campuses. And of course, this data comes in via the Right to Information Act. RTI is being filed. Take us through what the data is telling us.
Thank you, Shireen. In India, it's often said, "Ek baar IIT chale jao, life set hai." However, a series of RTIs filed by an ex-IITian reveal a grim picture. The big headline is that 7,957 students across 23 IITs have yet to be placed in the 2023-24 session. Our team at CNBC-TV18 tried to dig deeper to understand why India's premier educational institutions are grappling with the job crisis. Now, IIT Madras has acknowledged that job offers have indeed dried up, especially from startups. For example, 85 startups made 183 offers in this year's placement, which is down by about 50% as compared to last year. If we talk about the overall India picture, as revealed by these RTIs, which have been filed by an ex-IITian, the drop in job placements is almost twice the number of students who were not placed in 2023 and more than double the number of 2022. The big question, why aren't these IITians getting jobs? Now, experts believe that there are not enough new jobs in the market. IT companies like Wipro and Infosys have already frozen their new campus hiring. They used to hire about 20% of the students per year. Even global companies are limiting their job offers due to AI and machine learning. Moreover, there's an overall drop in job offers in streams like mechanical, chemical, metallurgical, and civil engineering. Now, how much money are these IITians making this year? The median CTCs offered to these students this year is about 17 lakhs per annum. Now, critics say, and this is the most important part, that most of these IITs are masking the problem by hard selling the few crore rupee packages, but ignoring the main problem at hand. And aside of the drop in these placements, the spotlight is back on the poor mental health of students at IITs. Many students succumb to the stress and pressure of placements. There's anxiety and depression that's widely prevalent in these IITs. The rising case of suicides among IITians is also one of the reasons why these RTIs were filed in the first place. Earlier this month, an RTI revealed that 115 students have died in the last 20 years due to anxiety and depression. The situation is really bad, and it's so bad that some students are now being forced to take up job offers below 6 lakh rupees per annum, as companies are revoking job offers at the last minute. Now, how are the IITs coping with the placement crisis? Well, they are reaching out to companies and their alumni networks to get the remaining students placed. It's important to note that the absolute number may slightly vary, as the placement season at IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Kharagpur and IIT Madras usually begins in December, while other IITs start earlier in August-September. It's still underway in some places. My colleague Jude Sanet spoke to Professor Satyan Subhya, who's a placement advisor at IIT Madras, and he acknowledged that about 20% students are yet to be placed and the job offers from startups have also come down. Take a look.
As of now, we have placed about 80% of students, and we are on track to get 90% of BTech. So that remaining 10% or 20% students, yes, they are left to be unplaced. They still have to be placed, sorry. And because of the increased number of admissions that we have had, that percentage translates to a significant number of students. The companies who typically come the previous years, they make more number of offers at the high package level. They have just made less number of offers. They have not reduced the salary per se. That's probably the reason why our average and median salaries have stayed the same. So they have made the same salary offers, but they have made less number of it. Compared to last year, if you look at the numbers from last year and this year, we've had a less number of startups who have come, and they have made less number of offers as well. So it looks like the startup has been affected. So they are sort of being, I would say, a little bit more cautious in terms of hiring.
Well, large companies as well as startups are holding back on significant hiring. That is what is hurting job offers at this point in time, including on IIT campuses. With that, it is time for us to wrap up this edition of Business 360. More news will continue right here on CNBC-TV18. Stay tuned. We're back in a minute with more.